Have you ever tried to sit still and suddenly felt uncomfortable? Maybe you were on your sofa. Maybe you were in your room. Everything was quiet. But inside your mind, something felt strange. You wanted to rest. You wanted to stop for a moment. But instead of feeling calm, you felt a little nervous, a little restless, like your body wanted to move, like your mind wanted to escape. Maybe you picked up your phone. Maybe you opened a new video. Not because you really wanted it, but because doing nothing felt too hard. You are not alone. So many people feel this. People of all ages. People in many countries. People who work, study, or stay at home. When life becomes quiet, the mind becomes loud. Today, we will talk about this feeling. Why does doing nothing feel so uncomfortable? Why does rest feel strange, even when we need it? And how can you slowly, gently make peace with stillness? By the end of this episode, you will understand your mind a little more. You will see that nothing is wrong with you. You will learn simple, soft ways to feel safe when life becomes quiet. So, take a breath with me. Slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind open. Now, let's begin. The human brain and the need for action. Let's start with something simple. Your brain likes to be active. It likes to move. It likes to do things. This is natural. This is human. A long time ago, people needed to hunt, walk, and watch for danger. The brain learned that action means safety. Resting too long could be risky. So the brain became a machine that is always ready to work. Today, we don't live in the same world, but the brain is still the same. It still thinks movement is good. It still thinks silence is strange. So when you stop and do nothing, your brain suddenly becomes louder. You may hear old thoughts. You may feel small worries in your chest. You may think, I should do something. I should move. This is not because you are wrong. It is simply the brain doing what it knows. Let me tell you a small story. Imagine a person coming home after a long day. They sit on the sofa. They want to rest for a moment. The room is quiet. Nothing is happening. But inside their head, everything wakes up. Thoughts start to run. They feel a little pressure in their mind. They don't like the silence. So they pick up their phone, not because they need it, but because the silence feels heavy. Maybe you know this moment too. It feels like the body is still, but the mind is moving fast. It feels like something inside cannot relax. The truth is simple. Doing nothing is uncomfortable not because you are weak, but because your brain is full. It has carried many ideas, many plans, many memories, many small fears. When you stop, all of these rise to the surface. This is why stillness feels strange. This is why your mind becomes noisy when your body becomes quiet. Now that we understand the brain, let's move deeper. Let's look at the emotional side. Let's explore the heart. The emotional layer. Fear, pressure, and the busy world. Now let's look at something deeper. Not the brain, but the heart. Not the thoughts, but the feelings underneath. In our world today, people move fast. School is fast, work is fast, social media is fast. Everything tells us the same message. Do more, move more, be busy. So when you stop, when you try to rest, your mind feels confused. Your heart feels a little guilty. Guilty means you feel bad for not doing something. Maybe you think, I should study. I should answer messages. I should work. Even when your body is tired, your emotions say, no, keep going. This pressure is heavy. It sits inside many people. And this is one big reason why doing nothing feels so uncomfortable. There is also another feeling. Fear. Not big fear. A small, quiet fear. Fear of missing out. Many people call this FOMO, FOMO means you are scared that you will lose something if you rest, if you slow down, if you stop for a moment. Let me tell you a simple story. Imagine a young student on a Sunday morning. He wants to relax. He wants to lie on his bed and listen to his breath. For a moment, it feels good. But then his mind whispers, "You should study. Everyone else is learning. You will fall behind." Suddenly, he cannot rest anymore. His mind becomes busy again. His heart feels pressure. The quiet moment disappears. Maybe you have felt this too. Maybe you also find it hard to enjoy rest because you feel you should be productive all the time. But you are not a machine. You are a human being. You need rest. You need stillness. You need time to breathe. Here is the truth. Your value does not come from how much you do. Your value does not come from how busy you are. Your value comes from who you are, from your heart, your kindness, your effort, your spirit. Rest is not a mistake. Rest is not a waste. Rest is a gift you give yourself. A moment where your mind can soften and your emotions can breathe. Think about your life for a moment. When was the last time you allowed yourself to stop without feeling guilty? When was the last time you said, "It's okay. I can rest. I don't need to rush"? These moments are small, but they can change you. Now that we understand the emotional weight behind this feeling, let's move to the most important part: how you can slowly make peace with stillness and feel safe when life becomes quiet. How to make peace with stillness. Now let's talk about something hopeful. Stillness does not have to feel scary. Doing nothing does not have to feel uncomfortable forever. Your mind can learn to relax slowly and gently. Your brain can change. Your heart can soften. The first step is simple. Change the meaning of doing nothing. Many people think doing nothing means being lazy. But that is not true. Doing nothing is not nothing. When you sit in quiet, your body is resting. Your mind is healing. Your energy is growing again. Your emotions are calming down. There is real work happening inside you, even when your outside looks still. So remember these words. Doing nothing is part of taking care of myself. Say them softly to yourself. Let them feel true. The second step is to start small. The mind learns slowly. It cannot jump from busy to peaceful in one day, but it can learn through small moments. Here is one idea you can try. 1 quiet minute a day. Just 1 minute. Sit. Breathe gently. Let your shoulders relax. Let your hands rest. No phone, no pressure. Just you in a simple moment. 1 minute can teach your mind to feel safe. 1 minute can open a new door inside you. Here is another idea. A gentle body check. When life feels heavy, your body becomes tight. Your shoulders move up. Your jaw becomes hard. Your breath becomes short. So take a moment to relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Feel the air coming in and going out. Put your hand on your chest if you want. Tell yourself, "I am safe now." These simple words can change your whole feeling. A third idea is very small but very powerful. Take a micro pause before you do anything. Before you open your phone, pause. Before you answer a message, pause. Before you start a task, pause. The pause can be 1 breath or 2 breaths. This little moment is like a small bridge. It gives you time to choose. It gives you space to breathe. It teaches your mind that stillness is not dangerous. It is safe. It is allowed. Let me share a small story of change. Imagine a listener who tries 1 quiet minute every morning. In the first week, the mind feels restless. Thoughts run fast. The minute feels long. In the second week, something small begins to shift. The mind becomes softer. The silence feels less heavy. In the third week, a new feeling appears. A feeling of peace, a feeling of calm, a feeling of coming home to oneself. Change does not have to be loud. Change does not have to be big. Change can be very small. One breath, 1 minute, one moment of kindness toward yourself. You don't need strong courage. Courage means being brave even when you are scared. You only need small courage, soft courage, the courage to stop for a moment, to listen to your heart, and to give yourself a little rest. So remember, stillness is not empty. Stillness is where your mind can breathe. Stillness is where your heart can grow. Stillness is where you meet yourself again. Now that you have these ideas, let's move to the end of our episode and bring everything together in a warm, simple way. Now we are at the end of this episode. Let's bring everything together in a simple, calm way. Doing nothing feels uncomfortable because the brain is loud. It wants action. It wants movement. It thinks silence is strange. Doing nothing also feels uncomfortable because our world is busy. People expect us to work, study, and move all the time. So when we try to rest, we feel pressure, we feel guilt, we feel fear of missing out. But rest is important. Rest helps the mind breathe. Rest helps the heart calm down. Rest helps the body heal. You need rest, just like you need food, water, and sleep. Stillness is not a sign of weakness. Stillness is a sign of care. Care for your body. Care for your mind. Care for your future. You are allowed to slow down. You are allowed to stop. You are allowed to take one soft breath and feel safe in this moment. If you want to try something today, try 1 quiet minute. Sit for 1 minute. Breathe gently. Let your shoulders relax. Let your mind open. Say to yourself, I am safe. I can rest. Small moments can change your life. Small moments can teach your mind to trust quiet. Small moments can help you grow from the inside. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for listening with an open heart. Slowly, gently, step by step, we grow together.